Hi guys, Squally here, and today I'll be taking a look at IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad. This will be a sort of first look video. I'm going to take you through the different menu options and what this game's about, and then I'm going to play a couple of tutorial missions just to get myself familiar with the game. I really have not done very much in this game at the moment, so I'm very new to the whole thing. It took a little while to get my Warthog controller to work with this. I had to go through a fairly painstaking setting configuration just to get all my buttons mapped and get used to the buttons. And then I did the very first two tutorial missions, which were nothing but sort of take-off type exercises just to get you familiar with things. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through everything now, and I think you'll like what you see. It's quite a good game. So, if we go into the campaign menu, which is the first menu up here, you can see, basically, we've got one campaign, the Battle of Stalingrad, and that's split into 5 chapters, and you can see I've done a little bit of chapter 1. But each chapter will take you quite a bit of time to complete before it'll unlock the next one. Then you've got the missions. Now, the missions I've not gone into at all, but just scrolling through the list, they seem to be pretty hardcore. I mean, just take this one, for instance. Take off and land in calm conditions. I thought to myself, oh, that looks pretty easy to do. Started scrolling through this thing and just look at the start and warm-ups for the engines. Start the engines, wait for the stable engine operation, adjust the mixture, adjust the prop controls. Like, seriously? If you're into hardcore flying, then this is probably for you. But for now, I'm going to well stay clear of that. Then you've got the multiplayer side of things. Now, the multiplayer, it's kind of disappointing, to be honest, to look at it. There doesn't appear to be many lobbies. Maybe the game's just not popular enough yet, but from what I hear, you can just go into multiplayer battles with each other. I don't know if you can squad up beforehand. Never even tried it, but some of them seem to be reasonably full and others are just completely empty. Flight records is a record of your flying. Basically, I've not really done much, so there's nothing in there. Profile seems to contain details about my actual pilot card. So I seem to get XP as I fly missions, and obviously get badges and stuff. And then each aircraft also has to be leveled up individually, which is crazy. So for example, we click on the lag 3, which is this one. You can see that as you fly more in this aircraft, there are a ton of things that unlock. Now this is different armaments, different skins for the aircraft, that kind of thing. So you're going to have to play through quite a few aircraft, all the way from fighters to ground strikers and bombers. You can see that I've got the Young Pilot Certificate, and then I've basically got another 8 to unlock. So let's get into Chapter 1 of the campaign by watching the intro video.
1942. Kerch, Kharkov, Sebastopol, Voronezh. The next goal of the German offensive, Stalingrad. July the 17th, several patrol units engaged the enemy for the first time on the city's outskirts, 8 kilometers to the southeast of Morozovskaya. August the 22nd, the German 6th Army forges the River Don and gains a foothold on the bank, 45 kilometers wide. August the 23rd, the Luftwaffe's 4th Air Fleet bombers conduct a ferocious raid that wreaks havoc on Stalingrad. Despite the efforts of the Soviet Air Force and Soviet anti-aircraft artillery, the whole city turns into ruins within hours, burying tens of thousands of civilians under the debris and rubble. The Germans launched 4 ruthless assaults on Stalingrad during the period from the 14th to the 20th of September. It was an exhausting and terrifying struggle, both on land and in the air. The situation becomes critical for the defenders, but they aren't going to give up the city. Not a step back. There is no land behind the Volga.
Well, that has set the scene, didn't it? Okay, so here we are. This is mission tutorial 3, I think. I'm going to choose my plane. It's a short duration, difficulty normal. You can see the new mission type is here. It's a ground attack mission, so the goal can... I have to use ground attack planes and fighters with specific armaments. Looks like there are different kinds: intercept, escorts, ground support, and bombing. Ground attack sounds fun, so let's do that. You know, modification weapon, go to the hangar. Okay, plane setup. Paint schemes are all locked. Unlocks are... Select ammo presets. UB, I don't know what that is. I'm just going to go with the default one, I think. Yeah, let's just go for takeoff. Select an airfield for proceed. Okay. Oh, crikey, got to do that again. Right. Should we go for this one or this one? One looks like the different kind of warhead on it. But I don't know what we're going to need, so we'll just go with something. Gun convergence range 400 meters, okay. So I want to get to 400 meters, I need to shoot in order to hit something. That's basically what that is. Let's start the mission and see what happens. Okay, training mission number 2, ground attack target, enemy vehicle column. Okay, so you can see what we have to do is we take off from our home field normally, but if you see the waypoint there, we're going to actually start at the waypoint because we're on a short mission. If we're on a long mission, we take off from the home field. We fly to the action point, and when we do the deed, which is to basically destroy the enemy vehicle column, we then turn towards our kind of exit point. The exit point is the first time you can then press escape and say end the mission, or you can actually carry on and fly back to the airport, and land it. If you land it, you get extra points. Never actually done a landing, so that would be interesting itself. But look at that external camera, doesn't it look so cool? I can't turn the motion blur off, unfortunately, but there are different cameras you can see here. The ground texturing is superb, but the detail on the aircraft is absolutely exquisite. I mean exquisite. And the flying physics as well. I mean, you can't appreciate just watching this, but the flying physics is wonderful. You can put this into a flat spin very easily if you're not careful what you're doing. You've got wonderful solar flares. The track IR works fantastically well. But even, and I'll show you later in like a replay. It's got like a full recording thing, and I'll show you a replay, and you can see the detail on the aircraft is unbelievably good. Okay, everything talks in German or Russian, depending on which side you're actually flying for at the time. But you can see down the bottom right there, we've got the mini-map, and we've got an action point. We are approaching the action point. That is the enemy vehicle column. I've not got any... Have I got bombs? No, I don't have bombs. I'm just going to have to try and shoot this thing, I think. Oh no, we're a dive attack bomber. Of course we've got bombs. Alright, that's the range there, I think, in the crosshairs, 1.4. I assume that's miles. It's probably going to be Imperial, isn't it? Now I'm on simplified throttle. Get some! Oh, unleashes the weapons. Pull up before I hit the trees. Okay, I need to... I don't think they're going to fire back, thankfully. Bottom right, bottom left, you can see what speed we're doing. You can put that on metric as well if you want to, but I decided to go with Imperial measurements, miles per hour. It doesn't really tell you what the wind speed is, I don't think. Or maybe it does on the bottom left. Maybe that's not... Maybe that's the wind. Actually, I don't know. 0 feet per second. I guess there's no wind at the moment. Not sure if it tells you the direction or whether that's the yellow indicator. I don't know. I'm still learning this game. But we have got an altitude. The annoying thing that we don't have is a climb rate indicator, so I don't know whether I'm climbing or not. But there is an auto level option where you can get the plane to just fly itself auto level. Let's try and come in for another run on this thing. If you've ever played something like War Thunder, and you're thinking, oh my god, oh no, I hit true. Has been killed. Right. 0 XP. Let's do that again. This time, there'll be no mistakes. Okay, let's try that again. As I was saying, anyway, back there when I died, as I was saying, if you've ever played War Thunder, you'll be used to like arcadey physics and like, you know, nothing's a problem. But in this, trust me, this is difficult. This thing is hard to fly, but as I was heading towards the ground back there, I just didn't pull up quick enough. It's a pure and simple. But just aiming at those columns is really difficult. Like, you've got to use your rudder pedals and stuff to try and like get lined up, and the aircraft oscillates. It was really difficult. But yeah, I just wasn't paying attention. Anyway, looks like this is the same enemy column. Let's go on banking in. They won't know what hit them. This time I'm going to miss the trees if possible. Let's back off on the throttle. Line myself up. Now if that says 0.4, I'm perfectly in gun range. Move to the right a bit. There we go. No, stop bouncing around. Stop bouncing. Oh wow, kill nothing! And he hit the tree again. There's two guns. if you look on the bottom there, it's got 2 armaments. One is like your machine gun, and then the other one is the cannon. And you can put them on separate buttons, which is what I've done. I've got my trigger finger on the machine gun, and my thumb button is on the cannon. So, well, once you run out of ammo, you're out of ammo. That's it. You're done. Basically, you've got to fly back to the base to rearm and stuff, which obviously... Ooh, did you see that then? You must have heard and felt that. That's because I pulled in too much. And your guy starts passing out, as well as the aerodynamic drag and stuff. And you can stall easily. It's all in here. If you like realistic combat, this is definitely worth looking at. But don't judge me. I'm still learning this thing. This is brand new to me. Just trying to hit something. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh my god. How did they do this in World War II? This is crazy. How did they hit anything? It must have been easy in real life. It must have been. This is hard. Look at the detail on the cockpit window as well. Can you see it? Oh, steady. This time, final run. I'm halfway through my armament, so I need to take something out soon. Fall down because we're descending. Let's go for one of those front ones, maybe. Oh, I think I got one. I think I got one. Mission complete. Yay! Look, destroyed a Opel Blitz truck. Oh man, I only had to do one of them. I thought I had to do the whole lot. I mean, look at my ammo. I've hardly got anything left. I was seriously worried. I was thinking, flipping heck, if I have to hit all 6 of those, I'm going to be going back to the airfield like half a dozen times. Should we have another little go? We've got a few rounds left. Oh, this is such a good feeling. God, it looks cold down there though. I think at the start it said it was -6 outside or something crazy. So you proceed to the exit point. I want another go. I want another bite of the cherry. Oh, this is hopelessly off target. No, 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 don't hit the tree. That would be bad. I don't want to do this mission again. Okay, I think we should sort of fly away now. I've got no ammo left anyway. One of my I think my cannon's run out. I've only got the machine gun. Alright, so 6 miles away there is the exit point, and like I say, I can fly there or I can fly back to the airfield. My choice. Not far away. 3 miles, not 3 kilometers, 3 miles. There we go. You've reached the exit point. This is the earliest opportunity to finish your mission successfully and gain career experience for it. So I can just press escape and finish now. Oh look, there's the thing I blew up. There's a button on map to view the target, as it were. So yeah, let's just click on finish. I'm not going to try and land it because I will probably fail miserably. I think I've tried to land this once and it went horribly, horribly wrong. XP, 68 XP, so I'm level 1 2/3 or something. And that's it, that's the end of the first mission. Let's see if we can pick up another one. Let's go for the lag again, I think. Full mission duration this time. Mission type Intercept. Requires you to find and shoot down enemy bombers or ground attack planes. Oh, nice. That sounds like fun. Full means, of course, we will be taking off from the runway, which would be kind of interesting. Plane setup. Default paint scheme. Can't do anything about that. Oh, look, you've picked your fuel and ammunition. Again, I'm not really sure what all of that means. Guns and stuff. Yeah, what can I do? If I've got the wrong kind of guns, then I'll find out later. Training mission number 3, Intercept. Take off, proceed to the action point, attack and destroy enemy airplane at the action point. After mission is completed, proceed to the exit point. So you can see it's now got the full loop. We're not going to spawn in at the waypoint, we're going to spawn in at the home field this time. And then we've got to perform a safe landing. A safe landing back on the home field. You're like, that's going to happen. Right, take off and proceed to waypoint. Okay, camera view. Whoa, look at this. I can barely see the runway. What, this patch of ice? We're taking off from a patch of ice. Let's put some flaps down here. I don't know what flaps we'll need. It's not even, like, delineated. It's just, like, 0 to 100%. I've put 33% flaps. Let's throttle up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it going right? Why is it going right? Rudder left. Rudder left. Oh, well, we're off the runway. Completely off the runway. Just get enough speed and get up. Miss the trees. That's the important thing. Oh my life. Why? No idea why it went right. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Help! Help! Oh, oh, that's not good. No. No. Oh, look at the propellers. Oh, that's a ball of fail. Okay, so that didn't go well. So, I think I've worked out the problem is, or maybe some of it, the rear wheel. I've locked it. I'm staying in third person so I can watch it. That's better. So you can look at the left rudder I'm putting on here. Look at that. It still wants to go right. It could be the wind, possibly, but I think it's the rear wheel lock. Anyway, I seem to be... Let's go first person. It's going to be much easier. Come on, come on, come on. Easy does it. When I take off, I've got to keep the rudder off again. That's better. Yay, some airborne. I didn't die, Mum. This is brilliant. Fantastic. This is Raven 1, airborne, over. Raven, proceed to your mission, out. I know we're not English, but, you know, I can't do Russian and German, so... Don't really have much choice. What a view. Oh, that is so cool. Listen to that. It sounds so sweet. Yeah. Okay, my gear's up. I just noticed when I was doing the flyby, my gear was down, so yeah, I've popped that up. Pitch trim. I find the pitch trim is really useful. Like, if you assign a button to some pitch trim, or a wheel or something, then you can just use it to micro adjust and get like an elevation. Like I say, I don't have any sense of whether I'm level flying or not. There's no kind of one of those ball things. I didn't have them back then, I don't think. But there's no kind of vertical climb speed indicator either, so it's pretty hard to judge if you're going up or down. You've only got the altitude number to look at. There aren't a bunch of dials on the cockpit, but they're kind of hard to look down at. You're at the waypoints. Okay, so... Well, we're not really, are we? It says we're at the waypoint, but we're not. Wow, look at that! On the map, that's a river below us. That blue thing. That frozen thing is a river. Can you imagine, like, if you come down here and you live, you survive, so you get shot down or you run out of fuel or something, or, you know, you're forced to crash land, you get shot down here. It's just a vast expanse of snow and ice and nothing else. I think your chances of surviving that are pretty slim. You've reached the point where you need to complete the mission task. Okay. Action point. Attack and shoot down enemy airplane. Okay, this is going to be fun. I think I'm going to try and get behind him. If I let him fly past a little bit and then try and loop back. If I leave it too late though. I don't know what speed he's going. I need to try and intercept him but not overshoot him. I guess this is the art of a dogfight. Although I don't know if he's going to shoot back or not. It's possibly not a dogfight. I don't know what he is. Oh, he's a bomber, I think. Is he a bomber? JU-87, Junkers 87? I think he's a bomber. Or is it ground strike? Yeah, it's a ground strike. I remember it. Oh, I've overshot! Oh my life, that was close. So yeah, I definitely turned in too quickly. I need to loop around and try that again. Where the heck is he? I tell you what, just having track IR... Oh, there he is. Just having track IR makes this so much easier. I can't imagine combat like this without track IR. You'd have to use that, like they used to using the hat button, sort of looking around. Okay, I'm trying to judge what speed I need to start slowing down. I'm going to overshoot again. Oh my life, I am all over the place. Oh, good grief! Did I shoot a piece off him? I felt like I shot a piece off his wing. I'm sure I saw something fly off. I've not shot him down anyway. That's. I assume. Oh, this is bad. If I get some altitude and then I can kind of dive bomb him. Use my my elevation, my altitude to sort of gain kinetic speed. Catch him up. It's knowing when to throttle down. That's the key to this. Throttling down so that you don't overshoot, so that you get a good... You catch him up and then you kind of hold the speed. That's the bit I'm struggling with. Okay, there we go. Throttle down a little bit. Now I need to be on 0.4, I assume. 400 yards. Or is that 0.4 of a mile? I don't know. I'm going to waste all my rounds. Oh, this is so difficult. Oh, he's smoking. He's gone. He's got him. He's going down, son. I shot his wing off. Oh, that is so... What? That's not the target. How do I view... I want to view him. Which camera? I want to see him explode. Destroyed a Junkers 87 D3. Oh, I so wanted to see that. Am I done? Raven, this is Storm. Objective complete. Return to base. Out. Awesome. Hey, I enjoyed that. That is so hard. I know he didn't fight back or try to dodge it or anything, but, you know, baby steps. Proceed to exit point. Yeah. Okay. Do I go to the exit point? Or do I even risk a landing? That's the question. I'm not sure. I could bail out now, or I could YOLO it. I can't imagine I'm going to land. It was hard enough taking off, but I feel like I should possibly try. As long as I don't die, I'll be fine. If I die, then that'll be mission over, but yeah. How else can I learn? There's no kind of landing practice in this game. Airport or airfield in sight. I think it's safe to say this is not going to be an ILS landing. Acacia, this is Raven 1, requesting landing approach, over. Raven 1, proceed out. Raven 1, roger. Roger. Come on, that's not Russian. I'm not having that. Which way is this airfield? I think it... The map doesn't really show the orientation very well, but I've got a visual on it now. I can see what we're doing. Okay, so... If I bank left, start to kill off some speed. I can't imagine this is going to be easy. Taking off was bad enough. Put a bit of flaps out. Try and level fly. 1,400 feet. How far out do I want to go? Probably need to turn left a bit more. I can't see the runway anymore. How far out do I need to be? I have no idea. The trees look so small down there. There it is. Okay. I got this. It's like doing a mini base leg. 1,000 feet. That sounds about right. I think 1,000 feet. The problem with this is, like, you feel like you're flying out too far, and then you sort of turn around, and then you start your approach, you think, nope, I'm way too close. I should have gone way further out than this. It's so hard to judge that bit. There's going to be no pappy lights, there's just nothing. This is back to basics. World War II aircraft land in the middle of a field. That's basically what this is. Well, actually in the middle of snow. Oh, looks so majestic though. Gear down. Fantastic. The detail on the aircraft, I love it. Okay, coming in for final. This is Acacia, coming in for final. Roger. 700 feet. What speed do I need to land? I don't know. The game's given me no clue about the stalling speed or the landing speed. I don't know, maybe there's some detail in a manual possibly. I need to go and find out actually. If there's a manual with this game, I should probably read some of it. But then there's so many aircraft, so each one's going to handle differently. Oh, this is not the best approach I've ever done. 400 feet, I think I'm too low. I'm coming in at an angle. I'm not making this easy for myself. Don't die, Paul. Don't die. That's the main thing. Don't die. I don't mind crashing or something. Might even break my landing gear, but just don't die. Too low. I'm too low. Okay, so it's Red 1 requesting landing. What, here? Lol. Get landing clearance as I'm about to touch down. What the heck? Oh, I actually don't think I'm going to hit the runway. Here we go. Here we go. Touchdown. No. No. What's going on? What's going on? I've gone back up. Did it bounce? What the? Touchdown. 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 Oh, no. Oh! Oh my, I'm still in the air. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was going to die then. I think I snapped the landing gear and bounced. Best landing of World War II. But I didn't die. Okay, so there's some wheels on the runway and but I'm not dead. Look at the snow. I take that as a win. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing, and I walked away from that landing and picked up my landing gear and went back into the base where I got beaten up by my commanding officer. 54 XP. Ooh, new paint scheme. Shiny. A white paint scheme. That's exactly what you want around here. 50% landing emergency. 1 medium plane. Did I unlock a plane or something? What's the flight log do? Oh, wow, look at that. You can actually see the green arrow. Look at that. You can see where I flew in. I had some combat. Destroyed the Junkers 87. Cut across and then looped around and came back to the home field. Awesome. That's really good. So, just to finish things up, I thought I'd show you something of the recorder. Now, you do have to kick off the recorder when you start the game, when you start the mission, so you press Ctrl R and get a little record symbol top right. But when you do that, at the end of the mission, you can just go and save the replay, and then you can load up previous replays, bring them into this thing, and you can do sort of different camera views. You can speed things up, slow them down. If I look at this, when I drop these bombs on this target, I can basically spin the camera around now, and I can slow it down to ridiculous sort of levels, and then just look at that. Just watch explosions. I mean, this, for a cinematic kind of use, this is wonderful. Not only can you just look back at the combats that you had and just watch it again, but you can also basically use this as a tool to create, you know, interesting video sequences. But also, if you just look at this aircraft, if I slow this down, can you hear that? I mean, look at the detail here. Look at the rounds firing, the flashes from the barrels. The detail is utterly exquisite. The lighting on the aircraft is wonderful. And that's what I was saying to you about the detail in this thing. It is phenomenal. So that's my sort of first look at IL-2 Sturmovik Battle of Stalingrad. They are working on a successor called the Battle of Moscow, which will be another mission pack that will add on. But please give me a like if you enjoyed that, and leave a comment if you'd like more. Until next time, guys, happy flying.